Hello and welcome again. The fact that elections would have been long over by now is history in Nigeria. The news now is, are Nigerians ready for tomorrow? And that's just in about 14 hours. Are you ready to go out to the polling unit and speak with your thumb? That's our question to you on this segment of Pollstream. Welcome, I'm Ini Thompson.
And I'm Victor Matthias. As it stands, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has reached the target it set for itself in the PVC distribution. Over 54 million, over 68 million, 54 million of the 68 million voters are now in the hands of voters.
Well, there was also the issue of security. The situation now is that about 36 local government areas have been recaptured from the insurgents in the northeastern state of Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa.
And INEC says it is ready. The security, both the police and the military say the same thing. The question now is, are Nigerians ready?
Well, you can send us your answers, your comments, and much more as long as it has to do with election. You can send it to Facebook, you can send it to our mail, you can send it to a Twitter handle and Google+.
That's right.
And also send us your pictures on our Eyewitness platform. All right, so we're going to hook up to another group of Nigerians who are not in the country. We'll speak to the president of Nigerians in diaspora who is in Washington. His name is Uzoma Chukwu. He's going to speak and tell us if Nigerians there think the Nigerians back home are ready. So we'll just join him on Skype now. Hello, Uzoma.
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Hi. Okay, actually it's even afternoon here in Nigeria, but yeah, we understand you're in Washington and it's actually a morning. Thanks for coming on Pollstream.
Thank you so much.
All right, so I mean, you've heard the security agencies. They said they're ready. INEC says it is ready as well. But what is the general feeling? I mean, especially about Nigerians in the diaspora. You are the president of Nigerians in the diaspora. What is the general feeling right now?
The general feeling with Nigerians is that, you know, as I said before in a past program, the movement or the shift in dates for the elections had its feelings on Nigeria, some sort of negative and downturn feeling. But overall, with all the reports of 11 million people getting their PVCs and the gains in the northeast by the military, it's very, very uplifting to know that we have gained a lot in the past few days or few weeks. I would once say that it was totally futile or irrelevant operation the government did. I think it was very, very well thought out, and I think it's we're headed for a historic election. Now, let me just say this: from Uganda to Zambia and to all the way fast in the depths of Southern Africa, everybody all over the world has enjoyed this period of election in Nigeria. For the first time, I can go out and stand firmly and be proud to be a Nigerian, not to be taken as someone who is a 419er or a tramp, but someone who has a country that's somebody said in Uganda, this is civilization. I wish this could happen in Uganda. I think it's something to be proud of, and I know the security agencies should also use this time to regain their confidence with the people of Nigeria. This is a unique election, it's a historic election, and I believe we are ready.
Okay. Hello, Uzoma. I don't really understand why you say it's a unique one, because back home there's this feeling that it's very messy. You have the campaigns that are not clean at all because they hit on personality. You have a lot of dirty things coming up. So back home people feel more like yes, we know there's more participation, but it seems to be negative participation that we're having.
In every election, there is always the two sides to it. There's always the negative side and also the positive side. Now, looking at our history in Nigeria, we know that most of the elections prior to this one, even the last one, has been marred with a lot of negative reports, a lot of negative things, fighting, election malpractices, and a whole lot of the 9 yards. So you will understand from the average Nigerian on the street his feeling about this election, the feeling, the repulsion towards rigging and all the things that are attributed to Nigerian election. But for the first time, I think we're about to get it right. I think Nigerians have woken up from a far long slumber, and by tomorrow, by this time on Monday, we will have a new government. And I just want to tell this to my people: please, no matter how negative or no matter how dejected you might feel, this is your time to go out there and vote. It's your only voice to make a change. And as we say it in America, in fact, on Saturday last week, I was out there in front of the White House campaigning for the U.S. government to support the Nigerian process and to stop the negative media. And it's also happened that coincidentally on Monday, Obama released the YouTube video. These are things that we need to do. We need to throw away the past and move forward into the future, because that is where our hope lies. Together we can do this.
All right. People are also looking at, especially those in the diaspora. They say they send in money, they contribute to the growth of the economy, but then the elections is coming, they're out there and they can't vote. How do you feel about this?
Yes, that's a very, very deep subject here in diaspora. We all want to vote. We all want to be able to vote, just like the Americans, and even people serving in Iraq. They voted in the last election. I mean, Americans. We canvassed for this. We contributed money to lobby the National Assembly to get us a voting right. And the president and the National Assembly said it's not going to be possible for 2015, but we are hopeful that in 2019, my children, and every other well-meaning Nigerian will be able to vote in that election, and we'll have our voices heard, because we really think we can contribute a lot. We can help the government in areas technically, infrastructurally, and we are very happy with what is going on. And let me just say this: when I was growing up, the railway system provided jobs for a lot of people, not only people working in the railway system, but also the contractors, the bricklayers, the people who stayed and maintained the railway tracks. Those jobs are coming back, and we all are happy, because I think in the nearest future, Nigeria will be great again.
All right, you're trying to say that you won't be back here in Nigeria by 2019, is that right?
I'll be back before then. I'm hoping to be back in the next 2 years.
All right, very well then.
Thank you so much for being a part of the program.
Thank you so much.